Today, Corey and Gary's brother was coming home at last. His name was Arnold. He, like his nephew Oscar, had spent some time working at the factory. But with Ernie back and with little Kate helping, he could come home. The others were eager to see him. "Why, hello, Arnold," smiled Corey. "I've almost forgotten what you looked like." "Your hair looks shorter," muttered Gary. Jeff, Ray, Billy, Timmy, and all their friends came to greet him too. "Welcome back, Uncle Arnold," greeted Oscar. "I'll explain my hair later," said Nick. They were so pleased to see him that they gave him a welcome back party. But it couldn't last too long. Oscar introduced Arnold to Patrick, Quentin, and Kate, and he watched everyone return to work. He still didn't know much about what's happened there since he left. Corey and Gary had business to attend to, but Jeff was off for today. He kindly offered to update Arnold. "Well, we've had some pretty interesting adventures here since you left," sighed Jeff. "I'm afraid you really missed out." "That's okay," replied Arnold. "I'm still afraid of the answering machine. I don't think I could handle that much excitement." "So what have you been doing in the factory all this time?" asked Jeff. "Well, I often have to work with little licks," sighed Arnold. "Not all of them are my friends, but they are good workers." "That reminds me of when I had to run the bake sale," said Jeff. "I had to choose someone to help me package the cookies. I chose Billy since I had fought with Timmy. But I knew Timmy would be a better choice. So we made up and it all worked out." "I see," said Arnold. "Are your friends doing well?" "Oh yes," smiled Jeff, "but they've had their shares of troubles too. Ray made a newspaper full of lies. Billy drank something that made him too strong. Timmy's getting a little more quirky. Oscar had a bit of a temper. And Nick had a bad hair day." "I was wondering what happened," interrupted Arnold. "Could you please explain?" "Certainly," agreed Jeff. "You see, Ray was jealous of the attention Nick had because of his hair. So he tricked the carts into hurting him. Ray soon felt a little guilty. But he wound up just making it worse," he continued. "But thankfully your brother had a plan. He bought Nick a toupee." "Good old Corey," laughed Arnold. "He's 41 now, correct?" "Yep," said Jeff, "and we threw a surprise party that was almost ruined." "How about those new licks?" asked Arnold. "At first," began Jeff, "some of the others weren't as friendly to them. Ray prejudged Patrick. Tommy teased Quentin. And Oscar argued with Kate. But they all discovered their good qualities, and now these once enemies are friends." "Wow," cried Arnold. "I certainly did miss a lot, haven't I?" "Perhaps," murmured Jeff. "But keep in mind that we've only had around 30 adventures since you left." "But before that, we had tons," reminded Jeff. "And I'm sure there'll be plenty more in the future," he finished. "I'll try to stick around then," chuckled Arnold. "I have a feeling it'll just get more and more exciting." And Arnold was right. Jeff, Ray, Billy, Timmy, Corey, and all the others had many more episodes of their lives, each one better than the next.